Junkie Juice Show every Friday from 8 to 10. You are tuned in to Keys to the Street Radio.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Icyfashionjunkiejuiceshow, and we are here live on the Icyfashionjunkiejuiceshow Show with another special guest. And this special guest is special because he got it going on, and I love that. Okay, Low V. And I thought it was Love when I first looked at the name, but it's Low V. Low V, what's up? Talk to us. Wagwan.
What's up? What's going on? What's going on?
Live in the house, okay? I met Low V so long ago, and now he is here finally at the Icyfashionjunkiejuiceshow Show.
Yes, I am.
And I am ecstatic. You have so much new things that's going on, but I want to bring it back and start from the beginning. Tell the people a little about yourself that do not know who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Low V. Grew up in Queens, grew up in Shadyville, Queens specifically. And growing up in a Nigerian household, and my pops did clothes and everything, I started off with fashion. You know, my sister gave me a camera. I'm like, let me do creative directing. Then I just blended it together. I said photography, videos, and everything. So now I can help other people besides myself. So then I just started traveling with my clothes, catching content, and then I started learning ways to give other people opportunities while I'm on the road. So I said, yo, why don't I just bring New York with me on the road? So if I have a show somewhere else and it's for me, why don't I add somebody to the tour or add somebody to my booking or even add somebody to the volunteering opportunity I got so they can expand their Rolodex and, you know, their business and everything. So I've just been traveling since.
I love that. You said, I'm going to open up the door and pick a brother up and take him with me. I love that. I love that. Your volunteer work that you talked about a little while ago. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I have a nonprofit. It's called NAWA, Now Aspiring While Accentuated.
Ooh, NAWA. I love that.
So,
what does that mean? Is it meaning to that name?
Now Aspiring While Accentuated. So even when you want to come up, you still can feel established. Yeah, so I like to merge people that are established with people that are upcoming. So nobody feels like they're above anybody. Everybody's in their same area trying to, you know, collab energy and workshop.
And grow and learn, because I would love to work with someone that's way more experienced in the field that I want to go in, because now I can be a sponge.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They can teach me the ups and downs, quicker way to do things, so I don't have to take step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're like, girl, you just take 5. Come here now.
Yeah, you don't
got to do all of that. So I love that. That's super, super dope. Super dope. What made you start your foundation?
My foundation started because my father passed from a brain aneurysm when I was 6 years old. So when I was 19, I almost died before my birthday and had a brain aneurysm also. So I had brain surgery. So me having a brain aneurysm, I was like, dang, I got to survive, almost die before my birthday. Let me make something to where other people that don't get as fortunate as me to still be dysfunctional, let me help them out and also just give people a floor to tell their story.
That's super dope.
So with my new collection, with my clothes.
Did you know that something was wrong with your brain?
Nah, to be honest, a brain aneurysm, it's like an aneurysm in general. It's a weak blood vessel that grows into a pocket of blood. So with the brain, it's just more fatal because it's like a 3% chance, most likely, to survive it. And plus, it usually happens when people go to sleep. I was waking up. So with the way it played out, I'm like, wow, maybe I was supposed to still be here to send more messages that my pops probably couldn't. And he did fashion, photography, everything I do now. So now I try to make sure I incorporate people that don't have a voice, give them a floor to have a voice. You know what I'm saying?
Do you do workshops where people come and learn things? Like, do you sew? You actually sew with a machine?
Yeah, I sew sometimes, but I know me traveling and doing more of the hands-on stuff with the business, I have manufacturers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about your clothing line. What's your clothing line consist of? Because you told me a little while ago you have dresses, pantsuits.
Yeah, a lot. It's mainly custom, so like unisex clothes, men, women clothes. Children's clothes will be coming out this winter. But mostly I try to bring people into my closet, but also let them be free in terms of colors, different types of fabric that you mix that you won't usually see. Because it's not about me. But I want to make sure, okay, if my closet looks like this, how can I make you want to wear what I see? So I try to, you know, collaborate with I see people that they like and everything, but I try to make it authentic all the time. Okay, so I draw all my stuff, blueprint it myself, pick the fabric myself and everything.
What's something that's very important with picking fabric to you?
Quality. Quality. And once you don't have good quality, the weathering could destroy your whole design. Just a simple rain shower. it looks good in the picture, but you send somebody outside with it to promote it. It happens to rain that day. Now they look crazy in public.
Or the laundry too. You know, some of these niggas be having the fuzzy balls on their shit. Pause.
And they don't even put the tag on it to let you know how to actually take care of the clothing.
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's ruined. You only wore it once.
It's ruined. Wasted money. Yeah.
What's one of your favorite fabrics to work with?
Corduroy. I love corduroy. Because corduroy, you could use it all year round. Depending on how much you put and what other fabric you have to balance it with once you actually like make the design. So even though it's summertime, I can still do a corduroy vest. But the fabric inside will have to go according to the skin in terms of sweat and all that other stuff. So once you get intricate with drawing and stuff like that, you can tell.
Tell me something that's different from this line from your past line.
Only difference is it's more vibrant, way more vibrant. Because I like colors and everything. But now this collection coming out is called Don't Categorize Pain. It's a DCP collection. Okay. So with what I went through, this collection took me 4 years to make it. Been drawing it for 4 years.
And see, when people think that making music be hard, I tell people when being a creative designer, you can have a sketch you're sitting on for about 2 years, but it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect. Man. You haven't seen anything that would look perfect with, and then you see something and you're like, oh, this is it. Yeah. This is it.
That's how I felt down. That's why I'm going to do the show in June, yeah. But it took me a while because some of the stuff that's on this collection, I drew years ago. I had to add to it, change certain things because sometimes it's a mood thing, but also you got to go with the times and see what makes sense with right now. Besides just what you want to do, you have to think about the consumer as well. So I always make sure I have a balance with that, you know.
What's your favorite category of fashion you like designing in?
To be honest, I like suits.
Why?
Because I had to get to make suits for women. So now with this collection, suits for women and everything, I like to see that women are promoted on a boss level like a guy with a double-breasted suit. You know what I'm saying? So I like to make both. You know
I love that.
Women in this, she had a dress on, you know. Yeah, but she's a boss, though. She about to back out a suit, too.
I like skirt suits, too.
Exactly. You can,
some like really sexy,
pants, skirt,
you know what I mean?
Even capri suits.
Indeed.
I got different types of things.
I literally today just wore a capri suit with a matching vest. It was super cute. I know exactly what I want to do with it. I'm going to eat. But I don't have the perfect pieces yet. And to put my,
it's going to come together. It'll come together.
I'm going to fuck it up, okay? I'm going to fuck it up. I'm going to bury it and bring it back up and be like, okay, bitch, now you can stay right there on my table. But yeah, so I love that. What's the difference when you make female suits than you feel like when you make men?
Just a fitting, really. Like when I draw it, it just depends on like the type of person I'm making it for. Because sometimes you'll have a muse for a specific design that you're doing. So if I don't have a specific muse and I'm just drawing just to draw freehand, I just think of how I want it to fit on somebody and I go from there.
I have to say, because that's very important right there. Because a lot of people are big in the hips or big in the butt. They have small waists or big waists. What you call it is like, you know, you want it to fit perfect.
I got clothes for all sizes.
I'm going to say I love that.
All sizes.
And I love that you said that because certain people feel like because you're a designer, you only make clothing to your shape.
No.
And it's like, that's not true. You know what I mean? You make clothes for everyone. And I love that you said custom because I feel like being a custom designer is way harder than just being a manufacturer of just certain products because it takes time. But as you said, sketching, making different things because this is a unique piece that you're making for a person. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So
the manufacturer, that's still a lot of work too. So I ain't going to sleep. That's still a lot of work as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, friend, I gotta quit and I go on break.
Yeah.
I gotta call you back. She should know that I'm on live. Friend, if you're watching, I'm on live on Southside page. I'm sorry. I'm gonna quit back and I go on break. She probably like I'm outside.
Johnny up!
I know my friends. They're like, fuck that, I see you. But I love that, especially about the suits, because a lot of girls aren't big on suits. So
I'm gonna get them into it.
I can't wait to see your suit styles. Yeah. Do you make like 3-piece suits, 4-piece suits that come with like the jacket, the tuxedo in the middle of it, the bow tie,
capes
the pants? Well. You know what I mean? I want flip collars. I want buttons just like the men got too. I want my shit
There's
to
some
be
that's
custom.
dramatic and there's some that's, you know, very just for corporate. So I have different styles I have to make because I don't want to just stay in a box and say, oh, I'm going to make this for these type of people. I want to make sure different types of people can go and say, oh, can I get a custom one-on-one from Nawa Authentics? And I can make it.
What's a piece that you hate making? It's not your least favorite.
None.
None?
I like all of them.
Have none of them that you feel like is really complicated, and even though it comes out beautiful, it's a lot of work, and Very studious with your time.
When you say a lot of work, because I don't hate any of them, a lot of work, my trench coats.
That's in my head. That's what I was
coat,
thinking.
Like my trench coats, yeah.
So
How about socks?
detail?
I get
Socks.
very detailed. So socks?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm getting into athletic wear, but you know what it is? Me making the one-of-ones, the athletic wear can promote that I have custom wear as well, and there'll be more purchase because it's a bulk.
Yeah.
But the one-of-one is like, you come to one of my shows on the road, then you get a different type of price.
Okay.
Mainly trunk shows and everything, you get the custom one-of-ones with people because they're not online. So you have to come to an actual fashion show and say, oh, is that on sale? Is that at a table? And that's what I was doing for a while before I was even selling T-shirts or hats. I was like, yo, if I'm on the road at a show, you got a one-on-one at the show because you got to meet me in person.
Right.
So I was mainly into meeting
That's
people
dope.
instead of staying on the internet.
That's fine.
So I would go to a show, go to your city, be a part of your show, and you met me, you shook my hand, we had a conversation, and you bought my piece. So I wanted to do that type of footwork before I let like social media be the forefront for what I was doing.
Okay, so tell me about the fashion show you have coming up.
The fashion show I have coming up, majority of proceeds will be going towards brain aneurysm awareness.
I love that.
And I will be basically incorporating other designers that I know are upcoming and established that I've worked with in the past when I first started what I was doing. So it's like an anniversary.
Stop. How many designers do you have that's going to be walking that day?
4 designers are part of it. Besides just me, yeah.
Okay, I love
4
that.
designers.
Tell me a little bit about the designers and why you picked them to be a part of this fashion show with you.
They make things I don't make. And they're consistent. Even
That's,
when there's
that
times
smile said it all.
Yeah,
Your cheekbones were
I'm
high.
not a hater. That, like,
He said, ooh,
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a
I love
hater.
That excited you.
It excited me that even if I'm going through something, I have no problem supporting somebody. Like supporting you and your designer, and even if we do the same thing, me supporting you is not ever gonna make me digress. That's the problem people have because they're like, oh, he's a basketball player. Oh, he's a rapper. I can't go to his show. I can't stream his music. Why not? Y'all not the same person.
That's a whole fact.
That's already a separation of different paths.
Listen, you on the money. I was telling my eyelash tech that today because this is a lady that that opened. I'm sorry, it's like a frog was in my throat. It was stuck there. It was a lady next door, and she opened up a salon, but it was doing makeup, doing lashes, things of that nature.
Okay.
And she was just like, it's a young girl that moved there, and she's taking my money. So I said, she's not taking your money.
Horrible.
At the end of the day, she does exactly what you do too. I said, it's
Exactly.
all trade and fun. It's all, you know what I mean? It's business. It's nothing personal.
It's
I
naturally
said,
gonna happen.
indeed, I said, I'm proud of her. She's a young woman. She decided to open up a business. That's legit and do her thing. The store was closed. So I said, well, how often does she open? She said, oh, well, she only opens when she have clients. And her boyfriend pays her rent, so she don't really have to do nothing.
Why she gotta put her business out?
No. So I said that's good for her too. That means she has a great man that loves her and believes in her dream.
Exactly.
And I said, your husband come and I seen him putting up pictures and shelves for you and things of that nature as well too. You have a loving husband that loves you and cares for you as well too.
Yeah.
I said, there's no competition. You do what you do. She do what she do.
Exactly.
I said, and you just said that this girl doesn't open every day. She's open every other day. So there's really no competition. You should be eating right now.
Yep.
Because you open every day.
If you focus on hustling and you
And-
open up every day, it shouldn't be
okay.
a problem.
I said, girl, you got to get yourself together and don't be saying that about people. And then she just looked at me. I looked at her too like, you better do my eyelashes good too because it's the truth. You feel me? Like, what's wrong with that? I'm proud of her. Shit,
Yeah.
she probably go, girl, do my lashes. Okay? Whoever
Step
does
your
a
game,
good
exactly.
job.
Step your game up. Focus.
And I want to spread
That's
the
their
money.
focus.
If they do good too, they good too. Like what?
Y'all can pass each other clients probably. It
Facts.
happens like that.
That
She
you
don't-
should
she don't even know.
network.
Yeah.
She don't even know about her complaining is that you may drive a motherfucker over to the next business. You know what I mean?
And you're only blocking your own blessing because that's what you give into the universe, negative vibes.
Yeah.
You're going to get that shit right on back 10 times
I
fold.
wasn't even thinking about it until you said something. See?
And I was just curious because I noticed she opened. It was her ornament and everything looked really cute and pretty. I was like, tell me the tea.
Yeah.
And then she's telling me too, like, oh, you haven't came here in a while. And I'm like, because
Oh,
the
shit.
I haven't.
Says been a
Because there's
while.
another lady that's there, and I hate the way she does my nails. And she always fucks it up.
Yo.
And I go to her all the time. So she was like, you don't. I said, because I thought about why should I come, pay you my money, and I don't like it, and I still come.
Yeah.
Waste
I'm
of
the
time.
stupid ass.
Waste of time.
I said, you do some good eyelashes on, thread my eyebrows, so I'm gonna come to you to do that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna go to the Chinese girl over there because she be fucking my shit up
You
too.
gotta do
That's
what
what I'm
works.
gonna do. Exactly.
Do what makes
It's
sense.
my money. Get the fuck. But I still fuck with you. But I'm gonna tell you what I don't like as well too. And don't take that as an insult. It's to perfect your craft for you to get better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So take it as you will, but I'm gonna talk my shit. So you told me all the designers you picked because you loved them because they were different. Tell me about 2 of the designers that's different than yours.
There's a designer. I ain't gonna say no names because then you're
Why? Big them up. I don't know their clothing line. You better big them up.
It's you know what it is? It's a big thing to me in terms of these designers. Like out of the 4 that I have, I can say 2 right now. One of them, Pristine Playhouse.
Pristine Playhouse.
Yeah,
Pristine Playhouse. Big up yourself. I love that.
African custom, everything. Nice
I can't
clothes.
wait to go to the fashion show.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put some shit on because, it's a motherfucking fashion show.
You have
I'm
to
bringing
make,
my
you
sister
have
with
to
me.
make sure you are coming dapper.
Listen,